Infinity is the world's tallest frisbee ride. Built by KMG and owned by Hofnagels, this ride is taller than most coasters, swinging riders to 203 feet or 62 meters. I recently rode this ride at the 2022 Rheinkirmes Fair in Dusseldorf, and was it as good as it looked? Yes. Find out why in this review. Six Flags built a series of Zamperla Giant and Giga Discoveries over the past decade, and they advertised many of them as the world's tallest pendulum rides. But Infinity crushes all those attractions. This thing is astounding to see in person. Seeing a frisbee this large fully invert is a sight to behold. The ride is a three-pronged arm seeing a total of 24 riders. Each prong accommodates 8 riders. Riders sit in rows of 4 back-to-back. This was one of the most popular rides at Rheinkirmes. While most rides were a walk-on, this ride had a queue line spilling out into the midway, and it took about a half hour on a weeknight. The 3-minute cycle and the ride's popularity can be blamed. But the crew did their best to load the attraction as quickly as possible. The ride always seemed to be in constant motion when I looked over, because they'd load this attraction in about 30 to 40 seconds. Once the floor drops, the arm slowly starts to spin and rotate. As with many of these large frisbees, the spin isn't really dizzying, it's more about changing your field of view and angle on the swings. But in a matter of seconds, you start getting some weak floater airtime in the half swings. But that's just the appetizer. Once you go beyond horizontal, you get some awesome sustained floater airtime, some of the best of any frisbee. You levitate out your seat for seconds at a time, especially when you're nearly inverted. And this is paired with some incredible visuals. It's quite terrifying staring at the ground from those heights, and the ride's sensory overload from the rest of the fair nearby. Plus, you have the ride's own electric lighting package too. Eventually, you get one full rotation, and this ride takes its sweet time going over the top. You go so slowly that the gondola can complete 1 to 2 full spins while you're hanging out of your seat. It is one of the best hang time moments in the world because of how sustained it is. After this rotation, the ride starts to ramp down, but you still get some satisfying swings before coming to a stop. I touched on the speed and views, but what about the positive forces? They're incredible. The near revolutions and full revolution deliver powerful positives on the pullouts, some of the best of any frisbee. This ride reportedly pulls 5 Gs at its max, and you most certainly feel it. And that's not too surprising between the ride's scale and immense speed. I've heard rumors the reason you only invert once is because the German TÜV requires the ride to slow down after that big loop due to the forces. So what would I rate Infinity? I would give this massive flat ride a 10 out of 10. This is one of the best frisbee rides in the world. The blend of sustained airtime, hang time, leg ripping positive Gs, and visuals are special. But is this the world's best frisbee? No, but it's close. I prefer the Intamin gyro swings with the lap bars because you're better able to appreciate the airtime. Then the same Rheinkirmes Fair had a crazy creation from Technical Park that offered a more chaotic ride in my opinion. But you'd be hard pressed to find a more intense frisbee than Infinity. So those are my thoughts on the KMG Infinity on the German fair circuit. What are your thoughts on this frisbee? Is it one of your favorite flats? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, I'd appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you consider subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.